10th, 1955. State semifinals, AAA. Jimmy Franz calling the toss of the coin there in the middle of the field. It was a cold, wet day in Alice, Texas. They had to bring in special bleachers right there to accommodate the ground. As you saw, the Coyotes would kick off to Port Neches. Port Neches would be defending the north goal. And here come the Coyotes with the cheerleaders, and this ball game is about ready to get started as the Coyotes. Over here on the far left, you'll see number 80. That's yours truly. And there he goes. Old Skinny Light. The ball is kicked by Charlie Massey. It's received by LaBeouf at his own 35, and he brings it down to about the 30. And tackle there. Couldn't see who that tackle is. Here's a draw play, and number 77 in on the tackle, but he missed the player. And I think number 80 also, that was number 34. And if you watch very closely, no, yours truly is playing on the right-hand side of the field. I forgot about that. Butcho got to see I was playing. Number 60 is Butcho, and they didn't get very far on that play right there. Score 0-0, early part of the ball game. Quarterback sneak by the quarterback from Port Neches, and it looks like he picked up the first down. Yes, he did. Here we go. Ooh, the defensive end on that side picked up the quarterback, but the guy did not have the ball. And as you can see here, yours truly fell flat on his face, and as a result, the pass was completed. Cavazos, you blew it. Pitch out to the right-hand side and tackled there nicely by Charles Massey, the defensive end. Pass thrown in the flat and completed. Number 31, Ronnie Copps, tried to get that tackle but missed it. Here comes the handoff again. He's missed by one man there, number 44, and that was LaBeouf, and he carried it in for the touchdown. The score 6-0, Port Neches early in the game. Here's the extra point. The point is good. Charlie Massey, number 44, almost had his hands on it. And now watch this, Bill. Here comes the kickoff you don't want to miss. Here's a kickoff by Port Neches. It goes to the left-hand side of the field. Number 80's got the ball. Cavazos, he eludes a tackler on the 45, and he's grabbed by number 46, and it takes about 6 Port Neches players to knock him down.
6 of them.
6 of them. And they finally did it. So here it goes. The first play by the Coyotes. Ronnie Copps carrying down the middle. Gains about 6 yards. Left hand over here. Oops, offsides. Oh, God. Bobby Woods, the quarterback, keeps it on the keeper. Turns around left, right end. Picks up 5 yards. Woods under the ball. Hands off to Copps. Copps off the right tackle. He goes down to about the 35. On this play, a pass intended but incomplete, and that was to the right end, Charlie Massey. Here they switch to a single wing spread formation. The center is Charles Gilbreth. Ronnie Copps is the kicker. He kicks it way out in the right coffin corner, and out of bounds. Port Neches was not able to return the ball. And they start pumping again with LaBeouf and Laborde in the backfield. And that one there for about a 5-yard gainer. The ball handed off to LaBeouf once again. He goes around left side, and number 80 over there doing a good job. He didn't get in the tackle, but he was in the vicinity. Here's he look at all that blocking ahead of him, and then of course the right defensive end made a good play there, but he didn't get much help from the other orange-cladded jerseys of the Alice Coyotes. Again, the quarterback goes back to pass. He's looking for a receiver. Throws deep to his left side. There's a man on the flat, but the ball is up a little high. Charlie Massey covering, good coverage on the map, and I think that was Cavazos there that was did a little covering there.
Yeah, it looked like offensive
on Cavazos, yeah. There goes again. LaBeouf with the ball. LaBeouf that day ran for quite a few. Well, no, they didn't do very much yards. They didn't gain very much yards. Here's a long pass by the quarterback for Port Neches, and the ball is, as soon as he caught it, by the way, folks. And then it fumbled, and the referee says it was a complete pass, but a long completion out of bounds. Port Neches from here on could not score. Oh. And watch this tackle by number 80, the right defensive end for the Alice Coyotes, Ruben Cavazos, all right there at the Coyote. And here he gets another tackle, assist. And that's the end of the first quarter. Port Neches still has the ball. Quarterback drops back. He's looking down the middle, throws the ball, but way over the head of the receiver. Charlie Massey and Jimmy Cannon defending on that play. Not Cannon, but Ronnie Kops, rather. Again, the quarterback desperately trying to throw a pass, and the ball's batted up in the air. Nobody gets it. Incomplete. Coyotes take over now. And trying to go on the left-hand side of the line off of left tackle, but no gain. Lost that time. This time they go to the left side of the good blocking there by Monsivais and Cavazos, and also Boatman and Schultz on the left-hand side of the line for the Coyotes. Once again, the option run by Bobby Woods, and he's thrown for a loss of about 3 yards that time. Here's a give-off this time to Leroy Stein, and Stein gets some good yardage running up the middle. Woods, the quarterback, he hands off to Ronnie Kops, and Kops tries to find room on the right-hand side, but met by a host of Port Neches Indians. This time, Woods runs his offense to the left-hand side and picks up at least 4 or 5 yards. It's a second quarter. Coyotes trailing 7-0. Port Neches State Semifinals, 1955. Woods gets the ball again, this time to Stein. And Stein hits the right tackle and picks up good yardage. No gain right down the middle that time. Bobby Woods, the late Bobby Woods, number 22 at quarterback for the Coyotes. This time he gives to his big fullback, Ronnie Kops. And Kops couldn't pick up yardage that time. Woods on the keeper, off left tackle, didn't gain. This time, oh, and he is Matt Hart there. Somebody on the left-hand side missed their block. I won't say who that was, but he might be wearing number 80. Coyotes still trailing 7-0. Bobby Woods goes back. He throws, to Charlie Massey. And Massey almost had his hands on the ball that time. This is where the Coyotes were getting close to pay dirt. Bobby Woods dropping down. He throws a long pass to Massey, and Massey drops the ball that time. That could have been 6 points for the Coyotes. Woods looking for a receiver. Again, he throws to Kops this time, but to no avail. And the ball is picked up by number 73 there, fumble, and the Coyotes again have another opportunity on about the 12-yard line. This time Wood keeps the ball, goes off left side. We were starting to open up some holes on the left-hand side of the line that time, but still could not score. We could still not score. Woods again off left guard. Kops the ball carrier, and he's dropped there. Pickup of about 3 yards on the play. Bobby Woods, T formation. Hands off to Leroy Stein up left guard, and he picks up about 3 yards. Offsides, but nope. There's some movement there. And I think this was against Port Neches. Nope, it was against the Coyotes. My mistake. Here comes the off of left tackle, as we mentioned. We found a weakness on the left-hand side, and then Bobby Woods dropping back, looking for receivers. Cavazos going crossing with Massey, and Bobby Woods underthrowing. As a result, interception. We could not score. Every time we got within inside the 10-yard line, about 3 or 4 times during the ball game, we couldn't do it. Okay, Port Neches moving the ball. They're leading late in the second quarter. And here they're thrown for a loss. And that is the end of the first half. Our score 7-0, favor of Port Neches. As you can see, the band's now at halftime performing at Alice Memorial Stadium, 1955, December 10th. This was for the state semifinals in AAA ball. And now here comes the Alice Coyote Marching Band. Joyce Nobles was the head majorette, and I forgot who the drum major was. Oh, I know his name. There he is right there. And that's, I almost had the name, but it skips me. Skips me? Yeah. Anyway, here comes Port Neches. Alice to receive, defending the north goal. Port Neches kicks the ball. Number 31, Ronnie Kops getting the ball. He's trying to find some running room, but doesn't get anywhere. Coyotes take over. Bobby Wood still the quarterback. He hands off this time to Charles Massey, I think, in the backfield. Number 44, good for about 3 or 4 yards. Massey on the option play, and he hands off to his right halfback. The Coyotes desperately trying to move the ball. Couldn't do it. Trailing 7-0 still. Here comes the number 24. I think that was Leroy Stein. Yeah, 24 was Leroy. Number 32, 31 was Kops, and Kops that time carrying and picking up some good yardage on the left-hand side. And here comes, once again, trying to hit the left side, and no running room for Ronnie Kops. Again, the ball, Kops picks up some good blocking on that left side by Monsivice, number 77, Cavazos 80, and Schultz also in on the blocking for the Coyotes on the left-hand side of the line. And ball goes over, and here comes the Port Neches Indians trying to get to the right-hand side. Oh, look at that. The man got away from number 80 that time.
Did you?
Hello there. I sure did. There he goes again. He made a couple of good tackles.
Reuben, you look a lot thinner.
Oh, well, I was. I was 18 years old and weighed 175 pounds. Now, there he goes again.
50 years ago, wasn't it?
Like about 33 or so.
Well, this is the 1800 and something.
Yeah, the 1800s, yeah. You can see the Syncom truck in the background back there. Port Neches kicking off to the Coyotes. They couldn't move the ball. The defense holding once again. And the ball is kicked way out of bounds to about the Coyote 22-yard line. Coyotes desperately trying to get on the board. They're trailing 7-0. Third quarter, this is the state semifinal game. The next one would be for the state championship against Garland, Texas. If they win, but needless to say, we'll see. Here comes Bobby Wood handing off to Leroy Stein. Leroy off of left tackle, picks up about maybe 2 yards. Woods again hands off to Massey. No, and the ball is loose.
It's loose, right?
As a goose. Woods gets the ball. Look at that big opening there, huh?
Yeah, how about the fiber?
Yeah, look at number 80 over there, huh? Look at this guy. Watch number 80 on this play.
Oh,
did you see that,
yeah.
huh? Hit him with his helmet. Yeah, he tackled him when he was supposed to be blocking him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, look at that. We were gaining on that side.
No, you were working hard.
You bet you.
Well, what happened to the video?
Oh, once in a while, it'll go like that. Easy now. Don't hit him too hard there, Reuben. You might hurt the fella. Okay, here comes the Coyotes. And a good fake by Bobby Woods. Bobby, just about this time, he had been getting hit all day long.
That was a
and, he should have optioned that time. He came back to the huddle one time, and he says, where am I? What's the score? And what yardage are we in?
Nice
Number 31, that's Ronnie Kops. He was All-State that year.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Film changing. Here we go.
Oh.
There's a few of the cheerleaders. And the Coyotes now starting to move the ball. It's already in the fourth quarter, and the Coyotes again moving the ball. Once we got inside the 25, we started rolling, but we just couldn't get it across that goal line when we got inside the 20. Kops off of left guard that time. And there was about 20-something thousand fans for that ball game that afternoon in Alice. It was a cool, chilly afternoon. Here's Bobby Woods on the option, keeps the ball, and he goes around right end, picks up maybe about 2. This time, Cops gets right in the middle, and for no gain. Again, the Coyotes struggling. Bobby Woods goes into the single wing of all things, and this time the ball is snapped to Cops, and Cops tries to go to about the 2, and this time they go down there, and there's a fumble. And there was another break for the Port Neches Indians. See, that was about the 4th time we got inside that 5-yard line, the 10-yard line. We could not score. Offsides that time by Port Neches. Nope, it was against the Coyotes. They try to go around the left-hand side and meet some opposition over there from number 77, number 80, and number 44. Monsivais, Cavazos, and Massey. A pitch out to the quarterback and to the halfback, and thrown for a loss that time. Couldn't see who made that tackle. And here the LaBeouf picks up a couple of yards there. And here's a punt. Now, here's where that big play is going to be coming in here pretty soon, where the Coyotes, Bobby Woods will pitch back to Ronnie Cops. Ronnie Cops will draw back. It's not this play down here and not the second one. It'll be the third one. Now watch this. Bobby Woods on the option. He tries to picks up good blocking and carries the ball. Now watch this play. Woods at the ball. He fakes. He laterals to Cops. Cops finds Bobby Almaraz all by himself. Look at him go. This guy could run a 49 quarter, and he is caught from behind after he had a 45-yard lead by LaBeouf, somebody that could run the quarter in 45 seconds probably. He fumbled the ball, but it went out of bounds, thank God. And the Coyotes are in striking distance again, and this time we say we got to get it in, guys. We've been here 4 times already this afternoon. We haven't scored, and here it comes. Bobby Woods on the... or was that Cops? It was a touchdown for the Coyotes. You bet. The score now is now 7-6. Come here. Okay. Here, no. Score is tied. 1 minute and 7-7.
Are you going to score?
No. What's this? 7-7. 1 minute 40 seconds. Here we go. We kick off to them.
Oh.
Okay, Port Neches bad. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Here it is, right here. Now watch this. You're going to have to watch very carefully. They come out of the huddle real quick.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, here. What's quarterback? He gave it to the guard. See, this guy's got the ball. There he goes.
Oh, man.
And there he goes. 60 yards for a touchdown. And the state semifinal. Watch this clip on Massey. Now, that's not a clip.
They didn't call it, though, did they?
No, they sure didn't. Who's that? Is that guy from Port Neches? And here's the extra point. Watch number 80. He almost blocks it.
Almost. It's not any good.
No. And then, of course.